Political scientist Dr. George Belle says the Democratic Labour Party's announcement of half of its candidates to contest the general election is a response to questions about the party's preparedness for the polls. Giving CBC News his analysis of the announcement, Dr. Belle said this is the party's move to give the candidates early exposure to the electorate.
So I think that is simply a response to that pressure external to the party and probably internal to the party too, to make that announcement. So you've had the first 15, and I believe that any further announcements would be done on the basis of, as they themselves said, following the protocols required and the scrutiny required within the party to make sure that they get the best candidates to go forward.
Dr. Belle says he has taken note that among the 15 announced are former MPs who ran in the last two general elections.
So Mr. CB has been a consistent person in relation to an effort to return to Parliament, and he was a former minister. And then we have a couple of other seats elsewhere that might be promising in relation to the estimation of the Democratic Labour Party.
The political scientist says while the DLP candidates in St. Philip were the party's strongest performers in the 2022 general election, all eyes will be on the seats in that parish in the coming election, which is constitutionally due in 2027.
The constituency that in which the best performance actually occurred, that is St. Philip North, there has not been an announcement, but we know who is the person that ran in that constituency, Mr. Michael Lashley. So I think Mr. Michael Lashley would know that he has a political base and nobody can really pressure him because the party needs him rather than that he needs the party, so that he can play the game as though whenever he is ready and however he is ready in relation to that seat. And they themselves would be expecting that if he does not come forward, that seat would be a good one to run somebody who they want to invest a lot into.
He says it will also be interesting to see which seat Opposition Leader Ralph Thorne will be contesting.
It's going to be difficult for him to perform in Christchurch South where he is now. So he is looking for somewhere to go, and the party is looking for somewhere to place him. There's a lot of rumors saying that he would go to St. John, and Andrew Worrell in the Senate was in St. John, was the candidate that was being proposed for St. John, and he is withdrawn to St. Michael's seat. So I think that they're aiming at St. John with Mr. Thorne, but that might not be as straightforward a political struggle as it may seem, because it took a lot for St. John to go over to the Barbados Labour Party. It was a good effort for the Barbados Labour, for the Democratic Labour Party to win it back.
Dr. Belle says if Opposition Leader Ralph Thorne chooses to contest the St. John seat, he will have to put up a fight to win it. Anesta Henry, CBC News.